all have to, in a way, engage ourselves in something digital.
Yeah.
Else we're going to be
apparently the digital skill is the go-to right now.
Is the go right? Else very soon you'll just be scraped out of this world. Wow. Okay. Hello guys, my name is Madi. You're welcome to today's episode on everything real estate from Josie Housing Estate. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do so and turn on the notification. So today we have a special guest who will be enlightening us on the importance of digital marketing in business. Can we get to know you, sir?
Okay, my name is Believe Dr. T.
Yeah.
I'm a forex trader, an entrepreneur, and a microeconomist.
What do you have to say about digital networking?
Okay, digital networking. Let me first of all talk to you about the digital space.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to understand the digital space first before you understand the networking within the space.
Okay.
So now, the space itself, digital space simply means it's just like the mirror of reality.
Okay.
Yeah, a simulation of reality, like the real world, and then we want to have what it looks like. In a computer. Because now, where do you experience this digital thing we're talking about? Is on a computer. You can't even imagine. You just see it on your phone, stuff like that. So it's just a mirror of reality. Now, I want to use some example to elaborate. Let's say Facebook, for an instance. Okay. Facebook is a social media app.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, when you talk about a social media, it's simply, you come to reality, a social gathering.
Yeah.
Example of a social gathering is our school.
Yeah, that's well.
Yeah. And so now, let's take school for an instance. You see how the school works. You meet different kind of people, different department, and all of that. Now, you go on social media, you see, you connect to different people, different space, different groups, different pages. That's what it just means. Yeah. So when you talk about the networking within that space, you see that it's simply the same way you network with people, connecting with people on a day-to-day basis. You go to the market, you go to school, you connect to different people. So that's simply what it means, getting on the digital space, connecting with people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so now talking about digital marketing in business. You talked about digital marketing being the mirror of reality.
Yeah.
So business in real life, I have to get a shop, get a space. Do you understand?
Yes.
And then put my business in it so
Yeah.
people can come to me.
Yeah.
So now, how does this business in the digital world, how does it work?
You see, one time I was in a conference. I was talking to them about this digital stuff altogether, but I used a different analogy. I was talking to them about cloud spacing. Now I wanted them to understand, we have the reality on the ground, and then we have this same reality as a mirror on the space. Yes, but we can't really imagine it like that. But when you look at it from an Earth point of view, you see that let's say you are in a helicopter, you see different WhatsApp logo from different building, different WhatsApp logo, different Facebook logo. I'm just trying to understand what it means. Now, when you talk about the marketing within that digital space, it simply means somebody who owns a market. Let's use Amazon for an instance now. Amazon is a marketplace. Now, somebody owns that market. Jeff Bezos, he owns the market. Now, you come here to get a shop. Your shop is your profile. The same way you go to market to rent out a shop, this is what I want to sell.
Okay.
Now, getting on the digital space, your profile is your shop. Is your shop. Now, Facebook, your page is your shop. That's the place you rented out. But now they are not charging you for the rent. Yeah. That's the idea with the difference between this digital space and the reality. They don't charge you for renting that shop, but rather they collect commission from each sale you make. Okay. That's how they make their profit.
Okay, so now talking about the networking in this space, because when you come into the digital market, you want to meet different kind of people. That's where the network comes in.
Yeah.
So now, how do I meet people? How do I network in the digital space?
Getting to the right audience or your niche, you have to understand how the algorithm works.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was talking to somebody the other day. I was explaining how Google as a search engine holds so many data that we don't even think of. So every minute you spend on the digital space, your data is being collected. Okay. Every click you make, your data is being collected. So this is how the algorithm gets to find out what you are interested about,
okay,
what you search constantly, what you do on your digital space constantly. You get? So
Yeah.
now it helps a brand, when they place an advert, to get to you directly because they know you are interested in something like that. So now when you want to market or get to the right audience, you have to know your marketing strategy. Now you have to use ads. You have your website, you place your website ad. And now your website ad, I mostly would like to use Google ads for my website ad. And now when you use them, because they have lots of data, they know the right audience to get to. Now, talking about social media, Facebook for instance, if you want to market on Facebook or you want to place an ad on Facebook too, you see that they get to a point where they want you to narrow down to a particular audience. They ask you they ask you to choose age brackets of people you want to reach out to, the location and all of that. So they want to get the exact data of they want to get the exact data and know what you actually want. So when you place this ad, it gets to those people directly.
Okay.
Now because they know these people click on things like this, they are interested in products like this, so they always bring your product to them.
But is it always well defined for me to like reach out to the right people?
Yes. Okay. Yes. I think in terms of marketing, not just advertisement per se, your activity on the social space, the digital space too, matters.
Okay.
Because this whole thing boosts the algorithm. It lets people know that this shop or a page exists. You understand?
Yeah.
Let's say now you have a real estate page on Facebook. Now the number of content you create or you post on that page boosts the page awareness to people. It lets people the algorithm know that this page is active. I saw even today someone just said something that struck me, that YouTube is the biggest university right now, because now you can even learn something in 3 months. Something a 4-year degree can't even give you in 3 months.
That's true.
So one can even learn digital whatever thing they feel like they want to learn about digital marketing, but I don't think one even needs that much of a skill to be a good marketer. You just have to be specific with what you want.
Specifically. So you're saying you have to have the knowledge. That's what you talk about YouTube.
Yeah.
So all you need is the knowledge of what you want
and
being specific about what you want to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
And again, I think your consistency.
Yeah.
In what you're doing also.
Yeah.
Getting very active on your social space or the digital space rather. Getting very active with it. And you know what, this thing takes some time.
Yeah.
So you have to be very patient with it, because if you look at some brands on social media or some brands, you see that they've started way before now, but they've been patient and consistent with what they're doing. So over a period of time, they are going to fix them that at this page have been doing this, and so it gets to broadcast to a larger audience, and that's how over a period of time that person starts seeing their posts getting viral, not because they started doing anything different from what they were doing, but because they've been very consistent over a long period of time, doing the same thing over and over again. So it keeps adding to their algorithm.
Okay, so you're saying consistency is the key to making it in digital marketing or the networking space.
Yeah.
So now we talked about digital marketing and we talked about networking. So you're trying to say that digital networking automatically makes me a digital marketer?
You see, well, if you talk about the networking and the marketing thing, I think they are both
they work hand in hand.
Yeah,
okay.
Because you can't talk about networking and not selling your product. I mean, why are you networking in the first place? Because you want to sell.
Yeah.
We humans, we have this natural tendency of having our personal interest. So getting to know me or getting to know you, I have my personal interest.
Okay.
Do you get that?
Yeah, that's true.
It's not like you want to meet somebody and at the end of the day, you don't want to sell something to that person.
Yeah.
You obviously want to sell something, but how you go about selling that thing matters. Yes.
Okay. So what's the fate of digital networking in the future?
I think the fate of digital networking is something I can't even comprehend, because it's the positive sides are huge. And with the development of AI right now, I think we are approaching a point in time where we all have to run our day-to-day life on digital space. Because even right now, you can't even imagine yourself not being on social media, not being on WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, using any of them.
Twitter.
So you can't even imagine your life outside this digital space. So you have to. So I think we are gradually approaching a point in time where our day-to-day life, business, or whatever, have to be on the digital space. So I think the upside is huge.
So you're trying to say that we all have to in a way engage ourselves in something digital.
Yeah.
Else we're going to be
Applying the digital skill is the go-to right now.
It's the goal, right? Else very soon you'll just be scraped out of this world. Wow. Okay, thank you so much, sir, for today's episode. It was very interesting having you today.
Thank you very much.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and turn on the notifications to know when new videos are uploaded.